Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode, which definitely gonna be pretty interesting. Maybe not for a lot of players, but definitely for a few players out there, because I would love to go through these valuable events in order to point out some important stuff. Not that many, but I think some of them are kind of interesting to be mentioned. The offers are right now pretty poor, and one thing which points this out is actually getting this value pack double up coupons, which is active 3 days. Because River Game, it's pretty aware that not everybody would be inclined to buy anything right now in the store, especially after the Kung Fu Panda event, and we're also gonna briefly approach that. And that's why we have this. But let's go a second into the valuable events right here, because there are some stuff we can definitely wanna point out. So first of all, of course, we have the Eagle Zaga. I have bought it for $20. Now, if you need that, it is indeed a good value. Alone, this item right here, the resonator, this is actually literally worth $50. So, and also not to mention the fact that this chest will allow me to pick whichever resonator I would like to have. So this is wonderful on top. And I think at one point somebody done the math on this and it was something like around $70 worth value. So it's definitely worth it, but you also at the same time can live without it. Now let's jump for a second in these hot deals, because there are some things I would like also to mention in here. First of all, yes, we see them being still allowed to offer the decorations which are from the G.I. Joe event, at least from the part 1. Meaning, yes, the G.I. Joe part 2 is also coming. We are presuming this is coming this year, and most likely also before Kung Fu Panda part 2. So this is very interesting to mention in here. And of course, what else do we have? We have the base skins box, which is around about $56. Of course, we have some interesting skins here, like the Mountain Academy. There's no question about it. Being for every unit type, this is super interesting. And also, even if you choose to actually purchase this 10,000 gems, is still actually going to be worth it. But I would like to add one more thing here when it comes down to the skins in general in Top War. And let me put again this short video which I made yesterday from the other game, which a different team, but the same company is actually working on. So dear River Game, if you're watching this at one point, you really must go over to that team and pick up those animations and bring us also the skins with animation, because yeah, they definitely look far better in the other game. But I also have to mention that in the other game, those skins are far more expensive than in Top War. Good. What else we want to mention here? In the hot deals, the transfer tickets, they're absolutely super worth it, especially for those of you out there which still want to transfer. This is absolutely a great deal, because yeah, normally you see it right here, one ticket costs you $20, so it's definitely worth it. Let's go back to the store, to the hot deals, and yeah, pretty much everything else you don't necessarily need. And of course, we have the heroes in here. We have Mapeline. We have discussed this. It's a hero which probably can be good in the future, but as of right now, there are heroes which are far better than her, so I don't see the necessity of you to actually unlock her. Just wait till we presumably get a hero which can help Mapeline be great again. And since she is not tied up to any event collaborations, you're always gonna have a chance to unlock her. Of course, we have some decorations here with the March size. And as we always say on this channel, I think it's actually worth it to wait a little bit for better offers, because these are super expensive from my perspective. What other heroes we have here? We see Mr. Duke and Mr. Snake Eyes actually being offered, because we also saw River Game being actually able to offer the decoration also from the G.I. Joe, so it's definitely an interesting thing to see. We see Miss Stromoy, which is definitely super strong for the Navy, there's no question about it. And of course, Mr. Cranston is a good hero only on the one circumstance, which is, of course, if you put him together with Duke and Kai. Other than that, Brady is far better. So pretty much everything else is here the same, or the prices are simply the same, so there's no point for you to actually stress yourself with that. Now we are coming to the Enigma Island packs here. Now the only thing what you can do with this, if you want to purchase something here, is I strongly advise you to just purchase the $1.19 every single day, because that will also unlock this box right here, which could theoretically give you a few vouchers extra, and there's no question about it. And on the last day, just make sure you open this chest. The way I open them is 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, something like that. And see, maybe you are able to actually get the level 1 of this base skin, because in other words, you are literally just buying 22 HP boost just for the navy. And we also evaluated today this skin, the tier 2 version of it, and guys, honestly now, this skin is really not good at all. Good. Let's see what else do we have in here. And of course, we see here the collaboration Kung Fu Panda ending. And you also, what you can see here is me still having 70 vouchers in here. And I do not plan actually to spend them, to be honest. The Panda 2.0 is coming and I will be able to use these vouchers. The only question will be for me, for how long will these vouchers actually be locked? Or in other words, me not able to get anything with them, but there's no reason for you to feel stressed about it. The Kung Fu Panda 2.0, it's coming this year. Same goes also here for the decorations. You see me still having these souvenir tickets, around 117 of them. There is no point to stress this one out. There is no point to waste it to get things which you can get in this case, for example, with gems. What else we have? We have the decoration redemption here, which has these boxes with far more skins. And what is super nice regarding this event is you can slowly over time actually buy some of these vouchers, and having these vouchers in your inventory doesn't necessarily mean they have a lesser value. Quite the contrary, these vouchers will have a higher value. We presume that more and more skins will actually be added to this box, so it's actually a good change which was made a while ago. So anyways, beautiful people, this is pretty much everything I wanted to share with you guys in this episode. Of course, we are looking at this here, the Titan Gear R&D. I'm also gonna plan to make a video on this and give you some tips regarding of how to approach this. I'm still waiting for some confirmations from other players, and as soon as I have that, I'm gonna do it. One thing is though super important, tomorrow I have this appointment here with my family member here in the hospital, and let's all pray actually that the bleeding is actually away and everything goes back to normal. In other words, me just feeling the pressure of so many DMs you actually see now on the screen, so please bear with me, guys. I'm right now in a very tense situation, so I will gonna do my best to answer all these DMs on the Discord, but also on a YouTube channel as soon as possible. So beautiful people, yeah, as always, don't forget to support the channel, which supports you by subscribing to it, by sharing it with your friends. This is always a great idea. And as always, beautiful people, thank you for watching, and don't forget to see me in the next episode. Ciao.